Hey guys, it's Mickey again. I'm bear with me because I'm on a new app for YouTube. It's YouTube Capture, and so I don't really know how to work it all that well for the first time. So I had a few difficulties, but I'm gonna be singing "It Gets Better" by Faviere, and I hope you guys like it. I have to sing it quite high because I'm a soprano and he's a tenor, and he's a guy and I'm a girl, and you get the drift. So if I kind of crack a bit, it's because it's very high, and if I change the notes differently, then it's because it's too high and I don't want to sound weird. Okay, so here it is. And I'm looking at the lyrics, I put them on the floor. They got your walls as tall as ceiling, or your heart's curled up in a ball on the floor. It's never been this hard to push on through the dark. I know it's tough to make a smile creep out of the broken doubt when the rest of you is torn. Just wait, they got more words in store, like yours too bad. I think they're stupid. You wonder why they do this. There ain't a reason. They think they're tough, right? Taking your time to make a rough night. For someone else, it's not a dumb fight. 'Cause all we have is who we are, who we are. Not everybody has a heart as thick as ours. Keep aiming for the stars. Don't forget who you are, who you are. Take it for granted, the life they've been handed. Yeah, we're all misdirected. We try to learn lessons, but when you're alone, your heart turns to stone. Not a stalling conclusion. Your mind's all turned over from words of illusion, but you're fine. You're fine, you're fine. You're fine, you're fine. Lay your head down, it'll be alright. Just take the time to realize they're all just lies, and not everybody has a heart as thick as ours. Keep aiming for the stars, and not everybody has a heart as thick as ours. Keep aiming for the stars. It's so hard to let a smile creep out of all the broken down when you're gone alone. 'Cause it take it down the skin to the bone. Do you know who you are? 'Cause I know who you are. You're pinch, you're perfect. To dash, you're worth it. Don't take your life. Just stay tongue-tied. I know it's hard. Do you know it's this hard to make a smile creep out of a pile of broken down when you're gone alone? 'Cause it take you down, take your stars. But I need you to shine for me tonight. I need you to shine, I need you to shine. 'Cause it doesn't look like, I said it doesn't look like it gets better. I said it doesn't look like it gets better. I said it doesn't look like it gets better with all of this heavy weather. Well, it doesn't look like it gets better, but I swear that it does. I know you think twice, 'cause the heavy, heavy weather, yeah, and I don't know whether to stay. Because not everybody has a heart as thick as yours. Keep aiming for the stars. Don't forget who you are, 'cause you've gotten this far. Don't let them take it all. Okay, that was It Gets Better by Faviere, my cover of it. Wow, my voice. That's why I don't sing it very high when I'm sick, because I lose my voice. Okay, but for all of you guys who don't know what the song is about, and if you really haven't read the lyrics or anything, or you can't really tell what a song's about because you suck at poetry or something and explaining it, but it's kind of quite simple. It's talking about self-harm, it's talking about depression, it's talking about bullying, it's talking about suicide, and it's technically saying it all gets better. Like, it's high school, bullies go away after high school. You always have problems, but it all gets better in the end, and you shouldn't resort to suicide or self-harm. And yeah. Now, okay, this is going to be a long video, I know, and I'm sorry for all of you guys who actually don't really care or want to watch all of this, but I'm going to keep talking anyway, because this actually means a lot to me. I used to self-harm, and I used to be depressed. Well, I still am, like, depressed, but I have friends that help me and everything, and it does get better. I sincerely think that. Like, you do have, like, I've had my days where I completely break, and I just want, like, nothing more than for, like, life to be over, but, you know, I have friends to help me through it and to push me out of those dumps. And so I've been dealing with this since like 5th or 6th grade, and my whole family doesn't really know the full story because I've never told them. I'd probably tell you if you ask, but I'm not going to state it in a video because, I don't know, I kind of don't want them to know. Because if they knew, then they would all look at me differently probably. But I've wanted to die, and I've cut, and I've thought of many ways of just offing myself and everything, and it's never the right choice. I still think about stuff like that, but my music and my friends get me through, and my boyfriend, and I don't really think about it that much. Like, it's on a rare occasion, like when everything's just falling apart, that I do think about that. But it does get better, And if you ever need someone to listen or to talk to, or you need advice or anything, I'm here. I'm a 16-year-old that's been dealing with this for 7 years. So I think I know what I'm talking about. Alright. And I'm sorry for making this a long video, but it's Joel Faviere. He deserves a long video because this man is a genius and his voice is amazing. He produces terrific people, his girlfriend, Stephen Krapel, and his new band, World War Mate. I'm getting them out there. And if you guys don't know who Joel Faviere is, he is... Okay, if you know the band Get Scared, you have to know who Joel Faviere is, or else you're not really a Get Scared fan, because, like, I don't listen to Get Scared anymore. Like, occasionally I do, but I'm not, like, a big fan. But originally, this guy named Nick Matthews, was in the band as the singer, and then he left to go be in another band and do something else with his wife, who then left him, and so he came crawling back to the band. But when he was gone, Joel Faviere, he was the new singer that they picked. And if you've ever heard the album Don't Forget the Sun, I'm pretty sure that's the right album. No, that's not even what it's called. Holy hell, hold on. Built for Blame, Laced with Shame, that's what it's called. If you've ever heard that album, or any of the songs off that album, or you have that album like me, then he's the singer of that. And it took me a while for me to figure out which singer is which, but in the end, now I really know. And it always pisses me off when people think, oh, that's Joel, or oh, that's Nick, or this is all Nick. And personally, I don't like Nick. I think that he's an asshole. Because he left the band only, like, he left it for his wife. Then they get a divorce, and he comes crawling back. Now, personally, I think that's an asshole move, but you don't have to go with what I think at all. But yeah, and so that is who Joel Faviere is, and now he is a producer, a solo artist, in The Troubled Touch, and The Deadbeat Diary, 2 bands, a producer, and a solo artist, all at once. And he probably has another side job to actually get more money, like when he's not doing all of this stuff. So he's a busy, busy man. I wonder how he even gets to, like, relax at all. But yeah, so that's who Joel is, that's the song, and that's Get Scared. And to clear that up, the song is by Joel Faviere, the solo artist, not a part of the Get Scared band anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go because this video is way too long.